So arsenic has a long and storied history as a poison. Over the last 500 years, it's earned this reputation as being the king of poisons and the poisons of kings. It's odorless, it's colorless, and it's ruthlessly efficient. In fact, we've actually harnessed that ability into herbicides and pesticides, and actually to even treat things like leukemia and syphilis. However, about 15 years ago in Florida, they discovered a fern that takes up arsenic in really high concentrations and stores it in its leaves. And so the question is, why does it do that? And it does it to such an amazing ability. 2.5% of this fern is composed of arsenic. If we were to go out and eat arsenic, all it takes would be 0.0001% of arsenic and we'd be toast. And this fern has 20,000 times that amount. It's really remarkable. And so 2 lines of questions have evolved from that. Why does this fern like arsenic so much? And can we actually use it as a tool to take arsenic from the soil? And it turns out that this fern is not that different from those scheming underlings from yore. It likes arsenic because it gives it a leg up in the world. First, it takes arsenic in its leaves and it stops bugs from coming and eating it. And when those leaves die, essentially the arsenic gets cycled back into the top layer of the soil. And this prevents other plants from coming in and taking its resources, and it prevents bugs from coming in. It's actually serving as a warning sign that says, do not eat me. And so at this point is really where I started to bridge the gap between understanding the why this plant takes up arsenic and can we use it as a tool. And what happens is that as this soil arsenic concentration increases from the fern, these bugs come by and they eat it. They just ingest not enough to kill them, but they still contain some. And then they can fly off. And so what happens, you can imagine that if we were to plant crops upon crops of this fern to clean up arsenic, you have a lot of potential to move arsenic from the soil into bugs and then out of the system. So we need to be very careful in terms of how we use this plant, because we're putting the fate of arsenic in the hands of a plant that's only looking out for itself. Thank you.